Hi everyone, Dr. Rai here from Rai Chiropractic. I'm here with Chelsey Chichak from Mainland Speech. She's a registered speech pathologist. I'm going to go through a lot of different questions that we get in our office. But before we do that, Chelsey's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
I have been a registered speech language pathologist now for almost 9 years. I have my own private practice here. We travel around the Lower Mainland providing early intervention services, school-based services, and a lot of support for those families on the autism spectrum.
That's awesome. We really love the fact that you're mobile too. I know parents love that, which is great. A real first common question is, do you need a medical referral to come to a speech pathologist?
No, you don't at all. So you have a couple of options that you can go privately with different therapists and that, like myself, or you can go publicly through public health, but neither of those require a referral in that from your doctor. You can self-refer in that to the various child development centers in that, or you can just contact us and call us right up and say, I'm concerned, I'm not really sure where to go from here, and then we can answer your questions as well.
Fantastic. Should I be teaching my child more than one language at a time?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that the more exposure in that your child can have to multiple languages, and that the better. And that, like, for example, if you're teaching your child Punjabi, and Punjabi is 100% what's spoken at home, it's fantastic. Your child is going to be able to develop that ability to be bilingual in that as well. I think there's just a few important things to remember in that, is that it's going to take some time in that for the exposure to English and that too. So a lot of parents will get concerned once they reach that school age and that too, about where their children are going to be at, and that it's just going to take some time, but it's always great to have that exposure.
Okay, and our final question, which is hands down the top question, is at 18 months old,
yes,
approximately how many words should my child know?
This is one that comes up quite often, because usually when you go to the health, your appointments at the health center or at the doctor's office and that, they'll say about 10 words at 18 months, which for me is on the very, very low end of that spectrum. I'm looking around 18 months for about 50 words, which can seem like a lot to some parents, but you also have to remember that at 18 months, a lot of things can change within a couple of weeks and that too. So, getting some of those ideas and all of that in, and some of those different strategies that we'll be talking about too, will definitely help to boost that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. If you do have more questions for Chelsey, you can find her at Mainland Speech. We thank Chelsey again for her time, and we'll see you guys soon.